Hey, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Shanae and today we're going to make marbled macarons. This video is actually part of my Master Your Macarons mini-series where we deep dive into a specific area of making macarons. And today we're going to specifically concentrate on how to make marbled macarons. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to make marbled macarons. Super fun to make, and I already pre-made my macaron batter in 3 different colors. In my previous video, I showed you how to make 3 different colors out of 1 batch of macarons. So if you would like to check that out, click here. I will link it up here. And without further ado, let's get started. So here I have a small plastic sheet laid out in front of me, and I have my macaron batter in 3 different piping bags with no tip attached. And I wanted to share with you this specific method because I'm very particular about my marble effect. I like it like blended instead of like 1 blob of blue, 1 blob of pink, and 1 blob of whatever color, right? I don't like that separated color effect. I like them all blended. So this is exactly why I have all my batter separated out into piping bags. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pipe strips onto this plastic sheet so that we can have nice marbled effect. You don't have to be specific. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to like 1 strip of pink, 1 strip of white, maybe a white a little bit here, and then some blue, and then some blue here on top. See how I'm blending them all? Most people, what they will do is they will combine these 3 colors, put it in a bigger piping bag, and pipe it that way. You can do that. There's no right or wrong way, but this is how I prefer my colors blended instead of having them like separated. If you pipe it in from 3 different bags, they do get this kind of like triangles, you know, like color blocks. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a personal preference, how I like the full effect of marble. So basically, this might seem like a lot of extra work, but I feel like it's worth it. Okay, so now you can go ahead and run a toothpick if you would like, just to marble it even more. Not too much though, because we don't want to mix everything. And now we're going to wrap the batter. And I already prepared a piping bag with a round tip. This one is Wilton 10. And then we'll go ahead and place our batter right in there. And now we'll just go ahead and pipe it from here. The first few macarons are not gonna be perfect, but if you keep piping them, it will be perfect. So by the way, I also have a video dedicated for piping the macarons. So if you would like to learn about piping technique, check out the video. I will link it here, but let's go ahead and pipe this. See how perfectly marbled they are? I love how all the colors meld together. Looks so pretty, you guys. So now let me show you another way to pipe marbled macarons. And this one is not necessarily marbled, but we're going to marble design on top of the macarons. So for this one, I'm going to pipe this pink one. First, we'll just pipe the round macarons first. So this one won't be as marbled, but it will have really impressive design on top. So for this, I piped out the pink macarons, and then I will go ahead and put a few drops of white, small drops on top, and then we'll swirl it. Once you do it a couple of times, you will have your own preferred method. Okay, and then we'll have to work quickly. I have toothpick here, and then we'll just go ahead and swirl it. Blend the two colors. It's really effortless, yet beautiful. There's no specific rule about it. Just go freestyle and do it how looks good to you. So at the beginning, this design will look rough, but as the batter settles and melts together, they will look so pretty. Just look at this, this one. It's so gorgeous, and I'm going to let it dry and we'll bake it. And let me show you the third and easiest way to marble macarons. So for the third method, I'm going to use green and yellow food coloring, and I'm gonna drop it here. Oops, that's a little too much, but it's okay. And I have an empty piping bag with a round tip. So what we'll do is using a long wooden stick, or preferably a brush. I forgot my brush at home, so I'm gonna use a stick, which will work just fine. We'll dip the stick in a color and then draw a line inside your piping bag. So I'm going to make a marbled green and yellow colors. So you can use as many colors as you would like. Just draw a thin line from top. Usually brush works beautifully, but I forgot my brush to bring my brush. But again, stick or even spoon would work. Spoon might be a little hard, but it does. And then now take a different stick so you don't blend the colors and dip in the white, yellow. And then I'm doing interchangeably, like green, yellow, green, yellow. This method is convenient because you don't have to color your macaron batter. So I have my piping bag with lines drawn inside. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead, transfer your batter into this piping bag. You don't have to use a piping bag for this, but since my batter was in there, I will just go ahead and pipe it right inside there. And there you go. And then we'll pipe it. First part is not going to be colored, so what I'll do is I'll just squeeze here until I see the color coming out. now. Perfect tie-dye effect. I love it. There you go. Looks so pretty, you guys. See, the easiest method. You can do any colors. You can do a rainbow. You just basically draw in the order you like. You can combine however many colors you want to add. I just did 2 simple colors, and be patient with yourself. At the first couple of drops are not going to be pretty, but as you can see, it gets better and better. Now I'm going to dry these macarons and bake it, and I'll show you how they come out. So here we have all 3 kinds of marble macarons. They came out beautifully. Let me break into one and show you how it looks inside. They're completely cooled except for this one. It's a little warm, but beautiful, full shells, gorgeous. Different colors all throughout, so it looks beautiful that way. Now let's break into this one so that I'll show you. It will be white inside because we used white batter. It's just colored on the outside. So yeah, white inside, but nonetheless it's nice and full. Let's break into one of these. Beautiful full shells. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments below which method is your favorite. My personal favorite is this swirl effect one because they're just so effortlessly impressive. But if you want full-on tie-dye kind of marbled effect, this too is also great options. And hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.